Jumo Partners presents My Medicine Market Entry. Discover with us all the steps of market entry to China. This video is about clinical trials. What are clinical trials? Clinical trials are used to determine whether new drugs, diagnostics, or treatments are safe and effective. This part can be considered a sub-project that can be split into 4 phases. This presentation is about the process of clinical trials in China exclusively. Phase 1 is designed to investigate the safety and optimal dosage of a therapeutic drug. The group size of the tested population is between 15 to 30 people. The objectives at that moment to determine the use and dosage of the drug, the safest dose of the drug and the highest dose the patient can tolerate, the effects of drugs on the body, side effects that occur after medication or treatment. Phase 2 assesses whether a treatment is effective for a certain indication based on the dose and duration determined in Phase 1. The group size of the tested population is around 100 people. Phase 3 provides detailed evaluations of new drugs that have demonstrated promising efficacy in Phase 2. Tests are conducted in many different locations and involve many participants, hundreds to thousands. Phase 3 is designed to understand outcomes of new treatments compared to standard treatments, the patient's quality of life and survival rate, results of the new therapy compared to the side effects of standard therapy. Phase 4 is drug studies that are conducted after a new drug has shown efficacy and obtained marketing approval. This is also a post-marketing study and is not always required. This phase will collect more data about the potential risks and long-term use, observing all effects on a wider population. How long does it last? From 3 to 7 years, depending on our drug and domain of treatment. For every medicine, you have to test on the Chinese or Asian population. All previous trials are always a good thing, but you have to prove that your product is effective with controlled side effects. If you had included this population in your initial clinical trials, you may miss this step of obtaining a clinical trial waiver or need to perform a lighter test sequence to validate. Every case is special. Depending on the product, what it treats, and the scope of application, trials will last from a few months to several years. This phase requires good preparation in terms of operations and documentation, and we are there to support you. Even if your expansion to China is not your priority in the coming months, you still can anticipate clinical trials now to get the waiver or lighter test sequence later. Save time and money. Visit us to know more. jumopartners.com/market entry. Forewarned is forearmed.